Game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. They'll run play action. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. Throws to the tight end. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
The attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Snap it to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to pass, it's Russell. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Toss to the outside. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Looking for room, it's Watson. Turning it on! The 50. Inside the 30. 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Russell. Boy, is that one he wishes he could have back. A total misfire.
Yeah, and you've already seen him make a critical mistake earlier in the ball game, and you're going to make more of it if you don't make your feet a priority. Just pause for a second. Steady those feet, get them quiet. Now I can make it more accurate.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8-ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Russell. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires downfield. He's open on the right. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He gets it across the 25 to the 20. After bringing it out of the end zone.
team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Unleashes one. working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they play pitch and catch.
Yeah, just such elite playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays quarterback, they always got dudes that can fly out wide that absolutely scare them.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Got a man. It's Durham. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Buys a little extra time. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Young. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. And, guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Young. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Picked off, what a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Sooners will put total weather to crank us up. And no chance at a return here. This drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Buys a little time with his feet. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
That boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, and throws an incompletion. But every incompletion even looks good because it's so exciting to watch.
Finds his man. It's Miller. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quarterback making checks. They'll immediately call timeout. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Alabama quickly back to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Dropping back, it's Russell. Still looking, on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Looking to fire. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Running into the open space. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Pressure coming. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's at the 10. Touchdown Sooners. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Back to pass, it's Russell. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Makes one man miss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Miller. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Keeps looking downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits in the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And I love when defenses see pulling guards, because what you're supposed to do is run through immediately. If you're a linebacker, you see a pulling guard, I'm running through that gap. If you're a defensive lineman and that guard pulls in front of you, I run down the line of scrimmage and chase. Great job seeing that puller, making a play, getting a tackle for a loss.
Finds him out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Off the play fake on first down. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And wings it incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
After the missed connection, it's third down for this offense. Looking for a man, it's Mateer. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a first and goal after the pick. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Response from this defense, put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation. And they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Might be calling a hot route. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys like this because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch near the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Working on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting him tackled to the ground.
defense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown tie. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Extra point here will tie the game. Oh, and he missed it, and they missed their chance to lock it up. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. To throw, it's Mateer. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught over the middle, it's Burks. Gashes the heart of the D. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. No chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. To throw, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. He'll get rid of it. Got his man on the right. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense picks up the sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught downfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got it, first down and more. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Motion from the wideout. Calls his own number. Not quite going to get there, and he couldn't get this game tied up. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking to buy time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's got him this time. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be legal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely perfect. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. To the air, it's Mateer. Touchdown Sooners! Fit it in the window for the score.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
He'll set up to throw. Quick strike complete. He's in there. It's good. And how about that to end the half? Touchdown on the final play and a 2-point conversion for good measure. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Burks. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Offense and an empty set. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But, maybe I'll go for it anyway.
Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Sooners will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They went for the big play and boy, it is dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his 25. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. Here comes that Alabama offense. Trailing down by 17, David, this is an opportunity where they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. No huddle here for the offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Russell. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense in dire need of a touchdown. Is 3rd and goal, but this is probably 4 down territory. Sneak gets it done.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Here comes the 2-point try. Makes the grab. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they've got it down to single digits, a 9-point game. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. On the move to his left. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Good, solid tackle. And the Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Robinson. Turning it on! A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the fourth quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays.